Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Christian. Hello, Gabriel.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Just a moment, boys. Yes, I can, Christian. Why? Why are you asking this? Let's just wait a little bit more and then we get started. All right, boys? Just a moment. Gabriel. 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 What's up, Leandro?
Yeah.
What's up? How's it going?
Uh,
You okay?
yeah.
Did you watch the live?
What?
Did you watch the live?
Yes.
Well, what did you think? Did you like it?
Who was the Ravon?
Ravon is a friend of Yasmin, and he's American. He's from North Carolina, something like that, the state. So he's an American. And did you notice that she has a very good accent? It's very different.
He's a teacher.
No, he's not a teacher, but he's Yasmin's friend. Just a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Did you understand him? Did you understand him?
Huh?
Did you understand him?
No. I
No?
don't. No.
Really?
I understand.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Really?
Really.
No, but he's a good guy. He speaks very slow, he's easy to understand because the state that he lives is very different. The way they speak is different.
Yeah.
Just a moment, boys. Guys, let's get it started. I'm gonna let the slides like this way because I need to see some stuff. All right, is that a problem for you? Leandro. Hello. Maybe we will bring the guy again the next live. Perhaps.
What?
Maybe we will bring him again to the next live.
I don't understand.
He's going to participate the next live.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Christian, stop writing on the thing, Christian. I'm gonna kick you out of the thing here. Please. Sorry. So guys, today we are going to talk about phrasal prepositions. So phrasal prepositions they are very difficult. It's very hard to comprehend because on the last class we get some prepositions, but it was something very simple, all right? Gente, estão conseguindo me entender? Até agora, tudo bem? It's okay by now?
Não,
More or
mais
less?
ou menos. Mais ou
More or less,
menos.
more or less. I'm going to
More or
speak
less.
slowly, right? So
Yeah.
phrasal prepositions is not that difficult to get, but it's difficult at the same time because in Portuguese, we translate the words literally. For example, if I get this word here, in front of, que significa em frente a, it's okay. It's a preposition that is very easy, all right? It's not that difficult to get it. But for example, if I get this word according to, is something completely different, all right? Because for example, if I say according to something, according to the results of coronavirus, de acordo com os resultados do coronavírus, alright? Se vocês quiserem anotar, a tradução não tem problema também, tá? De acordo com os resultados do coronavírus, according to coronavirus, according to scientists, coronavirus, we get a thing, I don't remember the word, on December, alright? Sei lá, de acordo com os cientistas, o coronavírus vai acabar em dezembro. Então, this kind of words is kind of difficult to get it, but you can get it through the times, right? Gente, vocês estão conseguindo ver o slide tranquilo? Can you see it? Guys?
Yes.
Yeah, yes? All right, right. So make some notes. Come on, guys. Repeat with me this word here, because just to get the intonation. Repeat with me. According to.
According to.
Guys, todo mundo, gente. Vamos lá. Come on, repeat. According to.
According to.
According to, right? Daniel, can you hear me? Daniel, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, I'm seeing you. I'm checking you out.
Yes.
Right? Can you understand what I'm saying? Is that okay for you? Daniel? Damn, Daniel's internet. His internet's very bad right now. All right, guys. This because of is almost the same thing. All right. So, for example, I can use this because of to say something that I have a relation to. For example, because of coronavirus, I can't leave home. All right. So you can get a translation like por causa de. All right. Because of something, I'm not leaving home. So it's kind of easier. So repeat with me, guys. Come on, repeat. Because of.
Because of.
Because of. So always use this of with a V sound, not with a U, right? Because if you say of, you're going to say another word. So it's easier for you to say of, all right? Come on, guys, repeat this one. According to. Gente, guys.
According to.
Because of.
Because of.
Because of. Daniel, can you give me a sentence with because of?
Oh my God. Just a moment, please.
All right. I'll wait. We have time.
Because of you.
Because of you? No, a bigger sentence.
All right.
Continue. It's ready.
Because of you, I changed my mind.
That's good. That is good. That is very good. All right. So this because it needs to have a relation to something. Right? In addition to is another phrasal verb that you can translate literally. Do not translate just like word by word because it's going to get worse, right? So get in addition to is something completely different. I'm going to give you a sentence and you try to translate to Portuguese. For example, My father is an actor. Actor, like for example, the Globus actor that had the novels and the things. My father is an actor. In addition, he writes novels, right? Meu pai é ator, mas but in addition, he writes novels, right? Além de escrever novelas. Meu pai é ator, além de escrever novelas. Então vocês podem traduzir, you can translate in addition to, como além de, alright? Is that okay for you guys? Come on, repeat with me. In addition to.
In addition to.
Very simple, right? This in refers to is another one that is very hard, right? I'm going to give you the sentence, and then I'm going to translate for you because this way is easier, right? For example, I have a question. No, I have a question. In reference to, let me see, to our discussions today, I still disagree, actually. All right? In reference to our discussion today, I do not agree with you. Em relação à nossa briga de hoje, eu ainda não concordo com você. I still disagree. So you can say disagree or I do not agree. All right? Come on, guys, repeat with me. In reference to.
In reference to.
In reference to. Very easy. Guys, is that hard for you? This content is okay for you? Can you get it? Can you understand? More or less? Leandro? Is it difficult for you? Or is that okay?
More or less.
More or less? Yes, because this content here is something very beyond of what we are studying, all right? So you are in the middle of the book two. You are in the book two, but you're going to get this in the book two, actually. But this is very complicated to get right now, but it's easy. You're going to see it, all right? Let's check another one. This one here. In regards to, they always uses this in emails. Like, for example, do you know when you write an email and on the bottom of the email, you can put the little thing like best regards, but this way is totally different. For example, I have a question in regards to my mother, all right? Come on, guys, repeat with me. In regards.
In regards.
In regards to. It's very similar to this one. Can you see my point to my mouse?
Yes.
This one is very similar to this one. You can almost relate it to the same thing. For example, I have a question with regards to my mother's situation. Que significa no que diz a respeito a. So these words are very complicated, all right? Repeat with me, guys. In regards to.
In regards to.
And with regards to.
And with regards to.
Which is the same thing. All right, very good, Leandro. All right. So guys, let's get this thing here. In spite of. Come on, repeat with me. In spite of. Then we're going to get back to this one, but let's go down here. Vamos lá no de baixo. Instead of. Come on, repeat. Instead of. Instead of.
Só eu tô participando nisso, velho.
Que triste. Gente, let me see. Denise, Christian, Daniel, where are you? Boys, is there anyone there?
Hello.
Hello, Christian. Let's participate, please. Christian. All right, let's continue. The boys don't want to participate. Just you, Leandro.
Oh, it's so
sad, isn't it?
So sad.
Very sad. All right, but let's get these translations here. Come on, repeat with me. In front of. Rather than. This one.
Rather than.
the rather than. This rather
Rather
than
than.
is when you want to say in the meaning of preference. For example, I prefer, what do you prefer, Leandro? Coffee or tea?
Both.
Both? So for
Both.
example, I'm gonna say I prefer coffee rather than tea. Eu prefiro café do que chá. Or I prefer tea rather than coffee. So I can say the both ways. It's almost the same thing, all right? So if you say rather than, it's something that you prefer rather than something, all right? This one here on the top of is when you were the top, you were on the top of something. For example, I am on the top of my, let me see, on the top of my job. Imagine that I am a singer and I am a very good singer. I am a, I don't know, a rock star and I know how to play guitar very well and I have my band. So I am at the top of everyone. I am the master. I am the king of the thing that I do. All right? Got it, Daniel? You get it?
Yes.
Porra, que susto!
Tá horrível.
What? Can you say it again?
Minha internet está horrível, John.
I know, but you can you understand me?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, let's continue. Guys, repeat with me. On the top of,
On the top of.
rather than,
Rather than.
in front of.
In front of.
Leandro, give me a sentence with rather than.
Rather than.
Anything.
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 I prefer. I prefer pasta rather than rice.
Rather than rice? All right.
Uh,
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Just like this way, it's easy, isn't it? Very easy. It's not difficult. Guys, come on, repeat with me. Prior to, given that, as opposed to. All right, let's finish here. All right. Prior to is something that you can use, for example, I'm going to give you the example again. Passengers, imagine that I am in a plane. All right. Passengers must tight, when something's very apertado, saying this in Portuguese, the seat belts. You know when you were in a car and you have to put the seat belt, belly, not to die. So this prior is just like before. A mesma coisa de antes. So you can use before as a prior to, right? Like for example, I need to tighten my seatbelt prior to going on a trip with my family to Ceará. Eu preciso apertar o meu cinto antes de viajar com a minha família para o Ceará. So, not that difficult. Given that significa dado que, por exemplo, this is understandable given that our flexibility is not unlimited. Isso é entendível, traduzindo literalmente, dado que a nossa flexibilidade não é tão limitada, right? Então a gente pode traduzir como dado que. Vamos pular esse. Let's skip this as opposed to because we're not going to use right now. I'm going to explain to you later, right? But this, as long as it means, for example, imagine that you live with your. Leandro, do you live with your mother, right?
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Imagine that your mother, you and her, you're fighting for something, and then you say, your mother say to you, no, you say to your mother, oh, I'm gonna leave this house. I don't want to live with you anymore.
Repeat, please. I don't understand.
All right, let's go slowly. For example, you were fighting with your mother, right? Mm-hmm. You were debating with your mother, and you say to her that you don't want to live, you don't want to stay in your house anymore. So I'm gonna live on the street. I'm gonna leave. So your mother say to you, you will obey me, you will obey me de obedecer, as long as you live under my roof. Você irá me obedecer, contanto que more no meu, embaixo do meu teto. So she's obeying you to do something, right? Então você pode traduzir como contanto que. Ok?
Okay.
Fine. And we have as soon as. So as soon as significa. Calma aí. Meu Deus, saiu tudo aqui. Por exemplo, we are in the class, and I'm gonna give you some exercises. Then you say to me, hey teacher, as soon as you get home, can you send me the exercise? All right? So you need to translate it like assim que. Let me give you another example. Vou escrever aqui no chat para você ver como é que funciona. Geralmente, usually they use this as soon as, like this, on the internet, as app, which means as soon as possible, right?
It's possible.
As soon as possible, I will give you the answer. As soon as possible, I will tell you the thing that I want to tell you. As soon as possible, I'm gonna be married with Amanda, right? So you can use, for example, Daniel.
As soon as possible, I'll visit you.
Yeah, like just like this. Daniel, give me. I need you to give my ID as soon as possible. I need you to make the presentation as soon as possible because when you get back to Sebrae, we are going to make the presentation, the final presentation. All right?
All right.
Did you get it? And this one, guys, try to translate this one, this on account of. I'm going to give you an example and you translate to Portuguese. On account of the rain, we had to stay home. What do you understand for this thing? Again, on account of the rain, we had to stay home. It's like this.
Account of the rain, we had to stay home.
Yeah.
We had.
Tivemos.
What is it?
Tivemos.
Tivemos?
On account of the rain, we had to stay home.
Enquanto estava chovendo?
De novo? Again?
Enquanto estava chovendo?
Não.
Nós.
Almost. Por causa da chuva, tivemos que ficar em casa. Alright?
Mas não era because?
Mas it's translated this way. If you say because of the rain, we had to stay home. It's because these phrasal verbs, they use it in formal situations. We use because we are Brazilians learning English. But they don't use it a lot. Eles não usam muito isso aqui. Alright? But it's the same thing as because. It is a because on account of. If I put here because, it will be the same thing. Doesn't matter. All right?
All right.
Let's continue. Let me just put this thing inside here. So the phrasal prepositions is when two or more words, they are connected to give some information. So for example, we have here, I can't get out of the house because of the pandemic. So we learned this word here on account of, which can switch with this one. For example, I can't get out of the house on account of the pandemic, which is the same thing, because of the pandemic. Eu não posso sair de casa por causa da pandemia. So it's a reason, it's a complement that you use to give a reason to something that is going to happen, right? And I have here an observation that you don't need to try to translate word by word. So it gets a little complicated. For example, I'm going to give you an expression, a very good expression, and you translate it to me in Portuguese. It's raining, cats, and dogs. Leandro, translate this for me, please.
What? It's raining. Está chovendo cães e gatos.
Yeah, basically. Tá chovendo gatos e cachorros, cães e gatos. But they don't use it's raining a lot. Tá caindo um toró. Eles geralmente usam sim. É um toró isso aí. Because they have some tornadoes there. All right. So don't translate expressions and these things literally because you get stuck on the thing. Let's continue. We have some expressions here, which is to be on the top of something. Come on, guys, repeat with me. To be on the top of something.
To be on the top of something.
When you are on the top of the something that you do. For example, I am on the top of my goals. Eu estou no topo, traduzindo literalmente, das minhas metas. I am on the top of my goals, right? The second one, take something in. If you translate it literally, se você traduzir literalmente, ficaria como levar algo dentro. Doesn't make any sense, all right? Because this means to observe, absorver, processar. So, for example, imagine that your mother dies, a mãe de vocês, ela, por algum motivo, ela falece, and then you have to process, you need to stay de luto, as they say, all right? So they need to say this way, all right? They always say this way, actually. Repeat with me, guys. Take something in.
Take something in.
Take something in. I believe I need to take some time in. Take this all in, the same thing. This go well to have good results, so it's not that difficult. For example, Leandro, are you on the second grade? Are you on the high school?
Huh?
High school?
Repeat, please.
Are you on the high school?
Just like
yeah.
Eu ainda tenho que ir para a escola?
You know, if you go, do you go to the high school?
Ah, se eu vou?
É.
Não.
What is your...
Eu ia, né?
I would. For example, imagine that you were doing a test or an exam and you take a bad grade. Like, I guess the average of public schools is just like 6. So you need to take 6 to pass on the exam to go to the next years. So if you go well, you take above 7. And if you went bad, you take like beyond 5, 4, for example. So the exam went really well. O exame foi muito bem because you take a good grade. All right? Come on, repeat, Leandro. And then easy. Go well.
Go well.
Christian, cadê tu, Christian, que tu não tá participando? You are a book 2 student, Christian. Come on. Let's go. Christian? Let's continue, boys.
Bro.
Let's continue.
Peace.
Right. So let's make this pick up. Right. So we have here, I study English, then Spanish. So we have the word preferir. Qual seria a palavra certa para preferir when you have the preference for something than other? What is the word?
I don't know.
You know, we just learned. A gente acabou de aprender. Lá em cima que tinha um cafezinho.
I don't know.
It begins with R. Começa com R.
Rather than?
Yeah. I rather study English, but if you see, the then is just right here. All right? We have a then and the rather. So it doesn't necessarily has to be after the rather. Right? We have a vaccine is being finally tested according to the news. So the news is supposing that the vaccine is being finally tested. So when something is according to is related to the thing. Guys, we just have 10 minutes. Let's just finish the class because we need to stay for just 40 minutes, right? Leandro, are you there?
Here.
All right. Just a moment. So, for example, we have this word here. In spite being home all day, I feel happy. All right. Let's go to the next one. Today, I will study watching Netflix. Let's go, Leandro. What is the correct option?
We studied.
Ao invés de.
Ao invés de.
Mm-hmm.
Eu estudo ao invés de.
It's kind of hard. Let me go back.
I don't remember.
It's between this one here.
Instead of.
Yes, instead of. So I will study instead of watching Netflix, actually. Right? Second one, I have a question. My grades. Em relação a.
Em relação a. Não lembro dessas coisas, velho. A gente acabou de ver, mano.
Kind of hard.
Meu Deus.
Let me go back. Here. It's like here.
With regards to?
Yeah, with regards to.
Tá. Então a próxima é pior.
Yeah. No, in spite of being home all day, I feel happy. But it could be prior, not a problem. Given that I am now in book 3, I promise I will speak only in English. Full English, right? This one is opposed to complaining all day, I am taking time to learn something new every day. Second one, Leandro. Blah, 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 I am learning something, I am happy.
A prior. A prior.
Prior, Daniel? As long as I'm learning something, I am happy. All right. This one here. Blah, blah, blah. I finished the class. I will check about the movie you told us.
Prior.
As soon as. In prior will never appear. As soon as I finish the class, assim que eu terminar a aula, eu vou checar naquele filme que você contou pra gente. Right?
É difícil, velho.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's very hard. Guys, we have a song from Imagine Dragons, which means on the top of the world. O que significa on the top mesmo? On the top of?
No topo.
No topo.
Em cima,
yeah,
no topo.
No topo. And what is the translation of on the top of the world?
No topo do mundo.
No topo do mundo.
No topo do mundo. I'm gonna let this link for you to watch later when you finish this class, all right? So Daniel, sing it for me, please. Come on, Daniel.
Oh. Read.
Right here, because I'm on the top of the world.
Because I'm because I'm on the top of the world. Hey. I'm on the top of the world. Hey. When on this now. Hey. Yeah.
My Deus.
Como pequeno, John. I've been waiting to smile. Hey, you say, been holding it for a while. Hey, take with me if I can. Been dreaming of this science a child. I'm in the top of the world.
Claps, guys. Palma, gente. Palma pro Daniel. He's a very good singer. Daniel, I'm gonna go to your concert. 100% sure. So guys, we have this word cause, which is the same thing as this one here. This one here, on account of, all right? But you can use in a short way because, stop laughing, Daniel. In a short way because it's informal. So it's okay if you were talking to your friends or you were on the school and say cause. You don't have to say because is very formal. So I don't know, I do not know because I am tired, maybe. So instead of saying because, just say cause, all right? There is no problem with it. Guys, let's go to these questions here. What does the expression on the top of the world means?
No topo do mundo.
Calm down, calm down. Number one, to climb to the highest mountain and be on the top of it, to be in a really good mood and to feel happy and great, or to travel to space.
Two.
Two.
No.
No.
Two.
Daniel?
Just a moment. I believe two.
Two?
Two.
It's number one, guys.
One. Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's true, it's true. Just kidding, just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Makes sense. Number two. All right.
Right.
What is the best translation for the expression run away?
Fugir.
Run away. Oh,
Fugir.
Fugir.
run away.
Let's complete the sentence. Let's complete the music. All right. Vamos lá. If you love somebody, let's go. I'm gonna say to you, if you love somebody, better tell them why they are here, because they just may run away from you.
Eles estão aqui porque eles só recorreram. Number one.
Number one, Daniel.
Because,
One, two.
One. Are you sure?
One.
no,
Are you
two,
sure?
two.
Number one.
What?
Number one. If you love
Number
somebody, better tell them why they're here, because they just may run away from you. All right? So guys,
Away from you.
that's all for today.
Right.
Thank you very much for coming today. I wish we could have more people here watching this class, but all the names. Guys, write down your names on the chat and make sure to write your full name. Like, all right?
Right.
Right. All right.
Go on. You too, Denise. I've already wrote it down. Denise, are you there? All right, Denise. Thank you very much for everyone who came today. I'm not going to give you, I have to give you the best exercises, but on the Google Classroom, you will have some exercises there to practice your listening skills. And you get the result as soon as you finish the thing, all right? So I know that this subject is very hard, it's very difficult to comprehend because we don't use this a lot. Even in Portuguese, we don't use this, but try to study, try to use in your daily conversations so that you get the thing properly, all right? So guys, that's all for today. Thank you. See you next class. See you next class, Daniel. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. Leandro, turn on your camera. Come on, Denise. Let's take a picture. Where's Leandro? Where's Leandro? Right.
Ó, tá igualzinho.
Hã?
Igualzinho aqui, ó.
No. All right. Guys, see you next class. See you later.